All right, here we go again. It is Labor Day weekend, and I'm back in my palatial dining room. On Microworks, of course, Labor Day is kind of like Christmas. This is where it all began, this very chair, this table 2 years ago, me sitting here, blah, 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 for 9 minutes or so. Mission video goes out, website goes up, and we're still in business. But this Labor Day, I wanted to do something kind of different than just sit here and extemporaneously babble for about 7 minutes too long. So I thought I would go to the website for some information and see if we could find a question or two that might, lead to something interesting. And I found this from Joey B. under the title Inspiration. Joey writes, Mike, I'm new here. I really dig what your site's all about. I'm stuck in a cubicle temp job at the moment, but I've been really thinking about doing something completely different with my life. He goes on to explain his situation. It's interesting, but not entirely unique. Toward the end, though, we get to the meat of this. Do you have an update of that video that was made 2 years ago? If you're reading this, Mike, I know you're busy, but tell me, what's new? Oh, that's complicated. I'm really interested in what exactly your inspiration was to start Microworks. I once took a creative writing class where we learned about inciting incidents. There must have been an inciting incident for you. Can you tell us what it was? Joey. That's an interesting question. And I've talked a lot in the past about why and how Microworks came about, but I never really identified the precise moment when I resolved to move forward. And so I thought about it, Joey, and I found that moment, and I want to share it with you. I thought originally I would sit here and tell you about it, and to organize my thoughts, I jotted it down. Now, I'm not going to read this to you because it's a little longer than I thought, but it's true, and it's a good story, and it involves Congress. Now, I've never shared this with anybody before, but the fact is, Microworks never would have happened on Labor Day 2 years ago had I not gone to Congress. And when I was in Congress, I met a real prick. And that's not hyperbole, I'm telling you. A prick in Congress was the inciting moment that led to Microworks, and I want to tell it to you in detail, but I don't want to do it here. Yesterday I was in a recording studio working on dirty jobs. I read this. It's a podcast right now. So if you want the true story, Joey, and anybody else, if you really want to understand the series of events that ultimately led to the formation of microworks.com, then you need to go to microworks.com/prick in Congress. It's controversial. It's inflammatory, but it's absolutely true. Give it a listen, and happy Labor Day.